Today on 21st Century Business, explore state-of-the-art technology, innovative business strategies, insights from cutting-edge corporations around the globe, a visionary look into the answers of tomorrow, today. Business leaders, business solutions, 21st Century Business.
Welcome to 21st Century Business. I'm Jackie Bales. Consumer-grade flat-screen displays don't meet the needs of high-end commercial, industrial, aerospace, and military markets. They're looking for LCD monitors specifically designed for specialized or harsh environments. Joining us to discuss these specialized LCD monitors as well as critical avionics software testing is Tanel Rhodes, Senior Vice President of General Digital Corporation. Welcome, Tanel.
Hello, Jackie. It's a pleasure to be here.
Tanel, flat screens have been around for decades. Can you describe some of your latest innovations in flat screens and why they're relevant in today's market?
Well, Jackie, imagine a monitor that can display 4 different video inputs simultaneously on the same screen. Or a low-profile rack-mounted device that can offer twice as much visual space as in what's normally found for one monitor. We also can offer a submersible monitor that can be used in a variety of harsh environments, and a military-grade monitor that can be used as easily in direct sunlight as it can be used in total darkness with night vision goggles.
Wow.
These are just a few of the latest innovations that are relevant, but quite frankly, Jackie, these things are better seen than heard.
Well, let's take a look then at these unique display innovations in this 21st Century Business Field Report.
Since their inception in 1973, General Digital has provided customized solutions to complex technical problems. Over the years, they have come to offer several innovative products and services, not the least of which are ruggedized, specialized, and customized LCD monitors. In response to this need, General Digital has developed several new products and product categories, such as their 2-View and 2-View Micro dual display systems, which grant the user access to twice the amount of information normally afforded by a single display.
General Digital is an engineering company composed of 3 separate business units. We offer ruggedized, specialized, customized flat panel LCD monitors, the latest in display optical enhancements, and safety-critical software testing and development services.
Common to most of General Digital's product line is their rugged construction. Whether rack mount, panel mount, standalone, or open frame configurations, their monitors are built to endure military standards. Each of General Digital's innovations allow many industries in today's market to accomplish difficult and formerly impossible tasks with relatively lower costs, weight, power consumption, heat emissions, among other obstacles.
General Digital strives to take a collaborative approach with our customers' designs. We assemble an internal team of mechanical, electrical, software, and optical engineers to best meet that customer's requirements. Through the sharing of 3D models, schematics, and other control drawings, General Digital will come to an agreement quickly with the customer on their design goals and be able to get the design correct on the first go-around. From simple changes such as custom finishes and hardware, up to more complex designs such as sunlight readable and NVIS LED backlit designs, General Digital's engineering staff can meet our customers' needs.
So Tanel, tell us more about General Digital Corporation and what else you have to offer to your demanding customer base.
Well, since our company was founded in 1973, we have always been tasked and requested to solve complex technical problems for the industry at large. And over that time, we have been necessitated to create several business units, one of them being our software services, which was one of the first portions of our company. But in addition, we now offer a display systems group and an optical bonding laboratory group. For the display systems and optical bonding laboratory, we primarily address the needs of offering ruggedized, specialized, and customized monitors, and in addition, optical bonding and enhancements to improve the visibility and durability of the display. Our software services business unit focuses on offering safety-critical software testing and development for the aerospace and other industries that require software that must work. Life depends on it.
Wow. Now, you are a small business, so being a small business, what can you offer that large businesses can't?
Well, many times our company is requested to solve problems that are either very difficult or sometimes formally impossible. And we can usually do so with lower cost, lower heat emissions, lower power, weight, and no minimum order requirements.
Now, let's talk about who your customers are. I understand you're actually serving some of the biggest players in the military-industrial complex.
Yes, yes. In fact, most of our customers on a day-to-day basis in our order database, you would notice some of the big government contractors. So not just defense contractors, but government contractors around the world. Some of those include General Dynamics, Northrop Grumman Corporation, Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, Boeing, BAE Systems, L3 Communications, DRS Technologies, and many others.
Wow, well, we definitely have heard of many of those names. So that speaks volumes then in your value as a company, that you as a small company are yet selling to these enormous players in the industry.
That is correct. In fact, that is one of the reasons that many of the lesser known or the companies that I haven't named continue to come to us, because they notice that if their competition is choosing us, then they must be doing the right thing by choosing us also.
Let's talk about the LCD monitors again. How do your LCD monitors stand apart from the competition?
Well, LCDs are typically needed in industrial, military, aerospace, and out of the office environments. They are needed to perform in ways that your typical desktop monitor doesn't. So Sally at the reception desk just needs the monitor to turn on and display colors. Joe Marine needs the monitor to do the same thing, but also when the temperature is 130 degrees Fahrenheit or when it's minus 10 degrees Celsius or minus 10 degrees Fahrenheit. They also need these monitors to survive mud, sand, ice, snow. They're left out in the elements. We sell to Walt Disney World. You might think it's the most wonderful place in the world, but when you leave the monitor out in the torrential downpours or the baking heat of the environment, the monitor needs to survive that as well.
Wow. Now, you say your LCD monitors are designed to be used in harsh environments. What are some other examples of harsh environments?
Well, by putting LED backlights in place of the fluorescent lamps that are typically inside of an LCD, we are able to allow them to work in colder environments and turn on immediately, where a fluorescent lamp takes a few moments and needs a higher voltage to be able to start. We can also put them in very high shock environments where a bulb would typically break. The LED is a solid state device, so as a result, it's not as susceptible to high shock. Vibration is a killer of many things. If something gets hit once, that's one issue, but when it's vibrated over a period, such as being in a military vehicle for 750 miles of traversing the deserts or mountains, that's when a lot of equipment fails, but ours is designed to last.
Wow. Where are these monitors designed and built, and what goes into the design and construction of these monitors?
Well, we are glad to say that we proudly build and design all of our products in Connecticut, United States of America. And we build them with the customer's end use in mind. We do not try to insert our own will upon the product, but instead we get a very close understanding of what they're trying to accomplish and what their requirements are. We have a very adept knowledge of industry standards for engineering and design techniques, and we also have an unparalleled passion to make the top quality and most reliable products available in the world.
Are your products available with touchscreen?
Yes, they are. As a matter of fact, just about every product we offer is available with a touchscreen. And not only are they available with touchscreens, but we can offer just about every touch technology available, from resistive and capacitive to surface acoustic wave or infrared or many of the other latest technologies and multi-touch technologies.
So this would be in case you weren't just going to use your finger to touch the touchscreen like we do at our home.
That's correct. So on your cell phone or the typical touchscreen you've used, they're expecting you to use a bare finger. I don't know if you've ever tried it with a glove, but it won't respond.
Doesn't work.
Our touch technologies that we work with also can work with gloved fingers or perhaps an eraser or some other stylus that you might be using to actuate a touch.
And this is even with the hardened features that you're talking about and the extra coating on the screen and all of that.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we actually have been able to build the unit to be submersible and touch actuated underwater.
That's amazing.
It is.
That's incredible. All right, so let's talk about cost then. Your products are pretty expensive. Can you tell us why?
Well, It's interesting. When I first got into the field, people would say, well, don't say expensive, just say that they're worth every penny. So expensive, of course, is relative. But to give you an idea, again, using Sally, the receptionist, with a 19-inch monitor on her desk, for example, that might cost somewhere between $150 and $300. So many people call and they're thinking, well, a rugged monitor may cost double, okay, no more than triple that. But in actuality, a 19-inch monitor that we make might cost somewhere between $3,000 to $4,000, depending on how it's equipped. And the main reason for that is, number one, they're built in the USA, proudly and gladly. But in addition, they're also built with some of the finest and well-equipped components, and they're built to order. So if you buy 5, we build 5. Compared to the desktop monitor, which is built in a factory in Asia in an automated facility with very little human intervention, and as a result, they may have production runs of 5,000 to 10,000 per week. We build about 10,000 per year.
Wow. And yours are really customizable.
That's correct. Correct. In fact, people have requested us to build these units with different colors, different hardware, different features and connectors, different types of overlays, such as touchscreens or anti-reflective or anti-glare, and optical bonding, and special software and special functionality so that the monitor does certain startup functions when it begins.
Wow. And what about your cost per hour?
Well, in our software testing, that's very sensitive because in software testing, a lot of software is sent offshore to countries like India or Puerto Rico or Eastern Europe. But what we find is, though our cost per hour is greater, our number of hours to complete the test accurately and completely is far less. So we actually have a lower cost in the end, but it has the initial sticker shock of being higher cost.
Interesting, Tanel. So it seems you're always branching out to fill a void in your industry. Let's take a closer look at General Digital's other business units.
Traditionally, an OEM panel cannot meet the challenges that today's display user would face. General Digital offers a wide variety of solutions to address those challenges, one of those being optical bonding. General Digital would take an OEM display along with a cover glass to that display, and we would adhere that cover glass to the display using an index-matched adhesive. That index-matched adhesive would remove the air gap, thereby reducing the amount of reflections within the display. It happens to improve the overall brightness, contrast, and the durability.
General Digital also employs LED backlight solutions and optical enhancing films as alternative methods to effectively improve a screen's performance.
There are several advantages in using an LED backlight over a CCFL backlight. One of those advantages happens to be that LED backlights have no mercury, which makes for a more greener solution. In addition, they have wider operating temperature ranges over CCFL backlights, which makes them more suited for outdoor applications, including military applications. They also have lower heat dissipation, which allows for better cooling of the overall system, which works quite well for military applications. There are many ways in which you can enhance a display to improve the brightness, contrast, and viewing angle of a display. One of those ways is with a passive film enhancement. We have the ability to open up an OEM panel, review the films within that film stack, and make a determination as to how we can improve that display through a manipulation of the films. Utilizing our optical characterization laboratory, we're able to get measurements and readings using the simulator to simulate daylight, and we can obtain measurements that will show how much further we can improve the brightness and contrast of that display. In addition to films that we can manipulate within the film stack, we also have the ability to laminate a film to the front surface. We can do anti-reflective films, we can do anti-glare films, there's ITO films. All of these films help to improve the brightness without adding any additional power requirements to the display.
In support of the aerospace safety industry and their display systems, General Digital's highly trained software services engineers develop and test code for some of the most unique and life-critical applications.
Software Services provides verification and validation services. We specialize in testing critical software applications, for example, engine controls, environmental systems that are on board on the aircraft. We also perform these services for the medical industry, automotive, railroad, space, or any other industry where the software must execute without any error because life depends on it.
Well, Tanel, all of these products and services are absolutely amazing. It's just remarkable that a small company like yours can provide so many options for these mission-critical markets and applications. Thanks for sharing them with us.
Thank you, Jackie. It's been a pleasure.
And thank you for watching. For 21st Century Business, I'm Jackie Bales.